and I just had to restart the game because it had a fucking crash. It does that when you fast travel a lot. Hopefully they patch that. Kind of a horror.
But it's decent work keeping the city safe.
Went to the market, slipped on some fruit and shit and left.
Until Sunfall surrenders, I'll never feel safe.
Am I live? Let me check, make sure.
Petra, I have the parts you wanted, but there are more bandits coming. The rest of their clan. They want to take the town.
Do they now? Hold this thing steady while I give it a voice. Then we'll let it talk terms for us. Now take it up and brace yourself. Don't press it against your hips if you ever want to use those for...
All right, I got it. Heavy. All I can do to hold it up. Come on, then, if you're coming!
Run this forged dirt town red, boys!
Manners! well so far. Improvement on the gun. No complaints about the gunner.
Oh, God, my controller.
Anyone but a bandit trying to go back now.
Come on, you fuckheads! You only have one cannon!
Gathering under the bridge, boys. Bring it down on them.
What? It's your bridge.
Bridge is come and go. Shoot it down. Whoa! Might have overdone it a little. Now, I'm no soldier, but I'd call that a rout.
Oh, my teeth hurt from all that.
That's interesting. Need a leather strap to bite down on, perhaps. We'll give those wretches a sky burial. That's fancy talk for leaving them out for the birds. More than they'd have done for us if this thing didn't work.
If it didn't work, it could have not worked.
It isn't finished. That's why we're testing it. Now, you had your Nora toys to fight with. Saying goes, you can only trust metal. But my trust was placed well in you. You're owed, Aloy Machine Hunter. I won't forget it.
Neither will I, Petra. Whoa. Still feel the lightning snap in my hair.
Aloy, you look fresh struck from the forge. That's a compliment.
Good meat. Now to find out what caused this.
It was a machine lure. We don't know how they got it.
Rosgron concealed the parts on his person.
Who is that?
No doubt.
We searched him. How?
You don't want to know how.
Warden Geneva. This is the one who defeated the behemoths.
Outlander. I'm impressed. I don't impress easily. Tell me, how do you fare with hunting living prey?
Haven't had any complaints? Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way. But I've clashed that gong before, and here I am. And here you are.
What's the old way?
To be buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made. Do you know a hunter named Nil? He told me about this place.
Nil. That's what he calls himself now. Is he well?
I maybe wouldn't say well.
He was born under a long and dark shadow, but he wasn't a knife without a thought behind it. Like the butchers of the Sun Ring. He had honor, old-fashioned. His time here boiled it to the surface.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation, we've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Duran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power of change, and sure enough, some did change. Shed their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same once. That's why the Sun King gave me command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
Sounds like an honor. I mean, I haven't seen any other women in Karja armor.
No. I'm not one of your sisters. No woman can wear Karja armor. When I was young, I chose to become a soldier. One good enough to join Avad's honor guard. There was talk about what I was. So I'd say, test me, and I'll break your arm. After enough arms had been broken, there was less talk.
I'm curious, but I'd rather we didn't have to start fighting.
Agreed.
Do you know...
Is he?
Maybe...
He was born... He had honor.
Who are these dangerous prisoners?
3 from the isolation cages. Don't feel sorry for them. They've lived well off the Sun King's conscience. First is Rosgrund. Oseram trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. Or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tanakh warrior, if that means anything.
They go into the Tanakhs
Not really.
in Forbidden West.
Reavers, from the south. Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough. And the last is Gavan, a traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other 2, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
So you want these prisoners brought back?
No, I want them put in the earth. I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity. So now they face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tanakh, Razgrund of the Oseram, and the traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you, I'd need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back. Razgrund we pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs. And Gavan will be trying to pay his way across the lake. I'd burn my palm on it. Look in Bright Market.
think it'll be hard to find this warrior.
Do you know, the bandits would fight each other to determine the strongest. I don't like the smell of you. You have weak blood. I told you they would come! Drive her into the dirt!
No way we could have talked about this, huh?
All the Karja did was talk. Talk, bleed, talk, and shackle me. You fought like a Tanakh. I'd have taken you for my child.
You can't just take a child.
The strong take from the weak. And in the taking, I'm made stronger. These stories, pricked into my skin. Look. Children, riches, lives, and land. All of these have been mine. Drink of my blood, and they'll live on.
No, Ulia. I've got enough stories to carry.
It's cool that you knew they were making a series because, like, the Tanakh and all that and Forbidden West, all stuff that's in the sequel is strongly mentioned here. Which shows they were planning from the very beginning to do multiple games. And we're thinking in advance, which I love. I much prefer they plan on doing a sequel and wrap it in than just fucking hastily string stuff along.
Machines are alert.
I thought they'd send soldiers. The mighty Karja Empire must be more strapped than I thought. How sad. No matter. Bounty hunters die like the rest. Welcome to my ravine of death.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trapmaker. All these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole. I'm curious. I don't suppose those behemoths that called the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. That's why I have my toys. To distract me from the pain. Not yet, little acrobat. Whoopsie! Still alive?
Yes?
Oh, you're a trickster. But you're not on fire yet. Persistent, aren't you? Easy does it. Mind your fingers. You got me. No more traps.
Gotta never
Told you,
lose
neighbor, I'll be a
them.
good boy from now on.
Gotta never lose a game.
You expect me to believe that? What's in your hand?
Oh, this? Well, just a little... Oops.
I guess he died doing what he loved. If this Gavon came through here, the inn seems like a good place to start asking.
As the sun is my witness.
Gotta never lose
Never had a
them.
Nora in my house.
What about a
Gotta
man
never
named
lose
Gavon?
them.
No, can't say I've heard that name.
Gotta never lose them. I think he's Gavon.
Get a lot of people through.
All kinds, I'm sure. Like ones who don't want to be...
Gotta never lose
I
them.
never heard of your Gavon. If he's trouble, well, can't say I'm sorry. Now, I've things to be doing, Nora girl, if you don't mind.
Well, he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
Had enough of work. And enough of my family. It's good to be safe. I hope the ceasefire lasts. Got no stomach for it. I've never broken bread with an outlander. I'm not going home. No.
Javon, breathing.
Fear we may lose him.
Can't stop thinking about my sister and son, Paul. Son willing, she's safe.
Thinking about my presence itself. My bones are tired. Been working too damn hard. Let's rest my feet for a minute.
I've worked enough to...
Girl, I told you, Bright Market has its shadows, but I run a clean establishment.
I need a moment. My duties today are endless.
Can my focus show me anything?
from work. And enough of my family. Egg for breakfast, and it's not sitting well with me.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
I could check my focus, see what it sees.
Son willing, she's safe.
Hello, Gavon. You wouldn't have gotten us off without help. You didn't make for the harbor.
No stone for killing
You didn't go alone. So did Gavon fight his friends or his enemies? Suppose they're all the same to me. Looks like they weren't happy to see him back.
Don't you pass out, Gavon. I'm not done. Hey! Friend of cut him and bleed him!
They sent you to take me back to Sunstone?
Not to take you back.
Got an enemy to give me for doing them.
Well, has Sheev's done your job?
Got an enemy to give me for doing them.
A smuggler, only for the shards.
Got an enemy to give me for doing them. Yes, I said please just need
I
them.
can tell you anything. A sick mother.
Got an enemy to give me for doing them. Got an enemy to give me for doing them. Got an enemy to give me for doing them.
All I regretted was
Got an enemy to give me for doing them. Got an enemy to give me for doing them.
Sunstone Rock.
arrested too for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to
Your
know.
aid to the Karja Sundom in these times of strife is appreciated. That's the official response. I'd say I can tell you've done the work by the look on your face.
2 of them got themselves killed. The other, welcome to fight to the end.
They would have found death with or without you, taken others with them.
That's what I told myself.
Smart girl. Doubt we'll meet again, so go in light.
There's a guard under the last cannon. Far cry from those days.
Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
Don't let your guard down.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Naman told me about.
You won't get in there. That dried up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
If you won't accept change, you should try to make peace with it. Your bitterness has poisoned you.
I have no need of your pity.
I wasn't offering it. But if you step aside, you can keep your pride, since it's so important to you.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Can't be too prepared. This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes. They're angry.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation,
Got an name, please give me, who doesn't need
through
them.
this clearing, thinking my friend was behind
Got
me.
a name, please give me, who doesn't need them.
Here, she remains.
Got a name, please give me, who doesn't need them. Got a name, please give me, who
Safe for
doesn't
me
need
to
them.
return.
Just look at
I
my.
don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe.
Got a
for
name,
long.
please give me, who doesn't need them. Look at.
I've done this before in waking
Got a name,
dreams.
please give me, who doesn't need
In
them.
the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and...
What is it?
There. her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work to keep me safe.
Stay busy, friend.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Call me the...
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity? Outlander! Are you looking for... Wait. I know your face. You came back. How did we fare?
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
The tame machines... It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them. Your men got greedy, so it's gone now.
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. That's steady work. Here, take it. The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Carja silks? Ah, hoisted on my own purse strings. You'll sell me their services. No questions asked.
Fucking anxiety.
Check out these wares. Excuse me, out. I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
You're looking for artifacts?
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ban-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage. You ready? Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
One second, be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk of the Lodge. 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker for good measure.
I suppose Talana helped you with this.
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine, yes. I accept them. But tell Talana she should stop playing with sludge if she wants to get Redmaw. Read this last letter I got from the claim.
When I gave him my trophies, O.C.G said you should be spending more time finding Redmaw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong. But there isn't time to find Redmaw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside. You wanna help? Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, El-Sadi.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because Glint Hawks attack anyone who ventures out.
Echo, no!
I have so few shards. Will you help? We have nowhere else to turn.
Sometimes members receive an honorarium for the hunt. O.C.G should have accepted this one, but he refused. The price was
Hey, what's going on, Max?
How generous.
In the past, I would have gone with Takas to handle this. And what say you and I take it on? I'll meet you at Lone Light.
What about Redmaw?
Are you in or not?
All right. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Yeah, it is fucking brutally difficult, though. Especially later on. Some of the later missions in Splinter Cell made me want to fucking bash my head through a wall. I feel like the series really does get better as it goes. Is it? I've never played the PS3 version, so I know.
These will keep. Ho!
About time you showed up. More Glint Hawks and...
Long hours of wearing it hurt my ear.
coming.
God damn.
It's up.
I'm on target.
More coming.
Yeah, you weren't kidding.
Get ready for the...
They also the trophies for Prince of Persia HD collection also suck a dick because like they want you to rewind time 200 times, then they also want you to go through the game without rewinding time more than 10 times. So it's like super counterintuitive. And then fucking the Two Thrones and the Warrior Thin both want you to beat the game on the hardest difficulty. And if you never played those, they are fucking bullshit on the hardest difficulty. They are not fun at all. They are like awful. Man, I just don't feel right not wearing my headset. Fuck me.
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
Seems like they're coming from upriver. I could track them back to the source, but if more come here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
They greatly improved the combat in Warrior Thin and the Two Thrones. They're both great games. It's just they're already hard enough as is on normal. They are fucking insanely difficult on the hardest difficulty. Warrior Thin especially is just bullshit. I like the platforming. Once you get used to it, it's great. It's a game that demands that you learn the ins and outs of the system. No, I haven't. Okay, they want me to kill the Glenhawks.
Got it.
That's good.
There are snapmaw carcasses everywhere. No wonder the Glinthawks were drawn here. Those blinds up there concentrate. Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow. Must be the snapmaw. I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that. But Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
You didn't think it was just us two, did you?
No one wins if we fight. Surely we can reach a compromise somewhere short of death?
We've been harvesting snapmaw hearts for days. I only need one more, and then I can settle my debt and save our home.
If I get the last heart, do you promise to stay away?
It's a good deal. Yabasha took a hard hit with that last one.
Okay, fine. We need the shards.
I'll do this for you once, and once only. Stay here till I get back.
I should get the platinum for this game sooner or later. I'm actually well on my way to getting the platinum. Maybe today. Because I've done almost all the side quests in the game, and I've gotten them all the collectibles in the base game. Unfogged all the map, did all the bandit camps, got, you know, all the different collectibles. Getting the miscellaneous achievement. I'd say about halfway, maybe. Through the main story, but in terms of actual completion, I'm much farther than that. And I'm honestly so over-leveled that I'm probably just gonna fucking burst through. Yeah, see, I'm 67% through. I've done all the collectibles, all the vantages, all the metal flowers. And like I said, right now I'm 42. Meanwhile, the quests for the main story are level 15. Like, I'm way over levels. I'm just gonna fucking blow through them, so. And then I'll do the DLC. And then I'll move on to Forbidden West and work on platinuming that. Forbidden West is a much longer game, though. In a good way.
Okay, no more sneaking.
It's not longer because it's padded out. There's actually more quality side quests in Forbidden West and less padding. Like I said, it's just a better game all around. It's just a more content-rich game. Damn it. Not level 43. Hold on.
Got it. Now to bring this back to those hunters.
Plus, I haven't done the DLC for Forbidden West. It's not a DLC you can just do. It takes place literally after the end of the main storyline and basically effectively continues the main quest. So you have to beat it to even start Burning Shores. And it seems like it's a really good DLC, but I didn't want to do it until after I had fully completed it, so. I own it though, so I'm excited to get into that.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good. Keep it that way. Aloy.
Yeah, I will. I saw it. It looks great. Oh, and it's supposed to be even longer than Frozen Wilds. I think I read that you can get 15 to 20 hours out of it if you do everything, and the DLC was only $20, so it seems like it's good value for the price, which is nice. And it adds a lot of cool new mounts, new weapons, and shit like that, and a whole new environment. It's like a proper expansion.
Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait, are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership.
Oh yeah!
What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
She's also in Forbidden West.
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Even the towns are a lot better. The towns are much more dense and lively and filled with shit in them.
I hear King Avad is too busy betting Oswald breaks in Sunfall. There's plenty of work for you.
This is a good game, though.
I wasn't sure about sending first.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Ah, god damn it.